Okay, today is October the 20th, 2024, and this is my new member. She got a name too. This is the Citadel Boss 30. Yes, it's essentially the same thing as the Boss 25 with major differences. Let's look at it. Yeah, those are going to fly away, but this here is my free range pass, and you need to read these things. Me, I've already been in contact with Legacy Sports, and I got the manuals and everything on it. I wanted to see it, but that's very important. And really, I should be trying to break it down with, or break it in with 1400 SPF. But this is it. This is a major will-do. Polymer. Then you've got the cheek rest right here. You can see I've handled it a couple times. I've tried to make a couple of videos on the inside, but it doesn't work. Major differences on this gun right here is you have a 70-75 milled lower, and you have a 70-75 milled upper, and that's different than the 25. The 25 is polymer, and you have to unbolt. There's a bolt right here to be able to take the upper off, whereas this one is just like an AR-15. You take that pin out right there, and you take that pin out right there, and it will separate the upper and from the lower. You have a aluminum handguard. Okay, it has flip-up sights. They're spring-loaded. They're pretty nice. They are. And then it comes with 5 chokes. Let's open it up. There you go. Maybe I can see them now. There we go. 2. Alright, this is 2, 4, and 5. And that says CVL. And this one says 1/4 choke. And this one is 1M. Alright, that's 2, 4, and 5. And right here on your muzzle brake, which we'll take it all out and we'll play with it later. I need to clean the gun. But this is number 3, and it is a half choke. Alright, modified half. And number 3 is inside the barrel. Of course, you get the high pressure weight right here for running 1500 SPF and greater rounds. And then here you also get a barrel wrench for your barrel nut right here, and you get an Allen wrench as well. That's the breakdown on this thing. Right at the top you have an Allen wrench, an Allen screw. You undo that, take it out. You unscrewed your barrel shroud, and this whole handguard separates. Alright, everything's trying to run away. It's windy out here. You get 2 5-round mags. That's very nice. They go into the gun like that, like so. And it's recommended that you preload these things a day before you get ready to do it, so that the springs will relax tension and everything on them. But there's 2 5-round mags there. And then that, my friends, is a nice gun. The other difference between this one and the Boss 25 is this rail is continuous right here. Then you have, let's see if I can get my finger on it. There you go. They're flip up. Now, we'll move on to the next thing. It's an ambidextrous gun. means on the both sides of the guns you have your firing selector, which will be safety and fire. Then you have your mag release, that's on both sides. And this charging handle can be put on the other side as well. Just depends on what you like. Your right hand or if you're left hand, you know, whichever way. I'll probably put first thing I'm gonna do is break the whole gun down and clean it, because it's oily. It's really oily. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some cosmoline, a light thin layer all the way up through the barrel. But that's what you do. The very first thing you do is when you get them, you clean them. Yeah, so you don't have sticky rounds and shit. And you do that. But there you go, guys. This is an all metal gun. It's very nice. You have the polymer here, you got a polymer grip, and polymer sights. But the sights are nice, they flip up. And that's a very nice gun. For the price, it's a damn nice gun. Now, I had been looking, and I looked at the RIA VR80, and that is a nice gun, but you start getting up into the price range. Same thing with the Panzer G2 Pro. That starts getting up in the price range. You're looking at $900 guns. And then they have one out, it's called Silver Eagle, but I didn't get to do a lot of research on it because I just said the Boss 25 has more than enough reviews on it that everybody's just thoroughly satisfied with it. That's what I want. And then the price is $405 is what I paid for this gun. Now I've had an Ithaca, and the shells dropped out the bottom. When you chamber the shell, the empty would drop out the bottom. I like that gun. Alright. And then you got Benelli. But you're getting into the $1,000+ guns when you start doing that. And I'm not really interested in that. I paid $435 for this out the door. Of course, there was 3-day background check weight and everything on it, which that was fine with me. I didn't mind that. But for the price, it's equivalent to a $1,000 gun because, well, Benelli and Ithaca, I had to load the shells in through the tube up under the gun, whereas I can already have preloaded mags, 5-round, 10-round mags. They got drums and they got 20-round mags, but this gun weighs 8 pounds. You start adding 10 rounds to it, it starts getting heavier. You start adding 20 rounds to it, it's getting really heavy. You put a 20-something round drum on here, this thing's got some weight in it, you know. But I'll just get me about 4 or 5, maybe 6 of those 10-round mags, and I can keep up with them. And it'll outdo the Benelli and the Ithaca and all the other tube-fed guns, because you're just popping a mag in. You're dropping one, popping one in, whereas those guns, you've got to flip the gun over a little bit and start feeding a tube. Not this. I really like it. I can separate it and clean it. I can separate the upper from the lower, and I can just clean the top. No problem. Just pull this bolt back and swab the barrel out, and I'm good. And there you go, guys. Well, let's just give you a good look at it here. I don't have a camera stand, so go slowly through it. For me, it's a $1,000 gun. I don't care what anybody says. I paid a lot less than that. I already told you what I paid for it. But if you're in a bad situation, you're going to want to pop some mags in. You're not going to want to be trying to feed a tube. Period. And I don't trust polymer. So, y'all enjoy. Peace. And shot about and all that other shit. We clean it tonight. Tomorrow, we'll go take and, well, I already bought 100 rounds of 1360, and we'll see how she runs. Peace.